Rosemary's Baby, Saturday night at 11.
Carvel's Halloween ice cream cake. I weigh 44 ounces and serve 10 to 12 people.
Having a Halloween party? I'm Wiki the Witch, and I weigh 45 ounces. We're both made fresh daily at your participating Carvel ice cream store.
You want to send one to a friend? Please phone 800-327-GIFT and call the Cake Honors most major credit cards. Thank you.
Haunted house spectacular.
And 21st from 10 to 6 p.m. And goblins who are planning to attend. Who dare to enter the Paso Civic Center? And $1 for your kid is all you'll pay to enter. Come on.
This Halloween, Blockbuster Video has a special treat for your whole family. You can take home any of these great Halloween classics for just $7.99. Or rent 2 movies and get them for $3.99. Now, if that's not a reason to scream, what is? Make it a Blockbuster fright.
This morning, Billy looked like any other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned into a werewolf. He used new Pa's Halloween makeup kits. His friends did too. Look, Mike's a vampire. Amy's a ghost. Pa's makeup is safer than masks. It never blocks vision, and it's hypoallergenic too. So watch your kids turn into the creatures they really are with new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
There's a vacancy at the Bates Motel.
Norman, is that you?
No, it's Buzz McKenzie, and it could be you. Look for this display and enter Bud Light Psycho Sweepstakes to win a Bud Light party with Buzz McKenzie at the Psycho Mansion. You can even get a mug like Spud's at participating retailers. Wow!
That Spud is so cool, it's scary.
Everybody's heading for Woolworth and Woolco to get set for Halloween. There's costumes of TV favorites like Wonder Woman and the Hulk. There's there's popular characters from Star Wars, and there's superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and many more at bare bones prices, $2.38 to $4.17. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops, Hallowitches, wrapped candy of every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts, Woolworth and Woolco.
Hi, I'm a Boglin. Me and my buddies want to be your friend, right, guys? Right. Call us at 1-900-909-5464 and hear how we can protect you from ferocious beasts.
And help you teach your grade your math test.
Yeah, new story every day.
One call gets you a 3D Boglin hologram like this.
4 calls get you a set of 6. Trade them with your buddies.
And part of your $2.35 2-minute call goes to Special Olympics.
So get your parents' permission and call us at 1-900-909-5464. Don't get the phone. I said get it, not eat it.
Wanna go psycho with me, Elvira, here at the Bates Motel? Look for me wherever they sell mug root beer. And enter the Go Psycho with Elvira contest. You can be my guest at Universal Studios in Hollywood for a monstrous bash at the Bates Motel. Shower, anyone? This Halloween, go psycho with Elvira and win a party with mug root beer and me.
I love my mug.
I love it.
As Halloween approaches, you have to prepare yourself for what might happen.
More orange sprinkles.
It's a special time of year, and Dunkin' Donuts is dressing up their donuts for the occasion.
And here's the werewolf.
So come to Dunkin' Donuts and get into the spirit of Halloween.
We'd like some Halloween donuts, please.
Oh.
There's goblins, there's ghouls, there's pirates about. Halloween's coming, the trick-or-treaters are out. But look at that witch on Halloween night. She's the first one with a blinking pumpkin light. Pumpkin light flashes so everyone knows she is near. Pumpkin light makes Halloween safer and scarier this year. And pumpkin light safer for a spooky pumpkin too. Just pop it right in and watch your pumpkin go boo.
Pumpkin Light is available at Osco, Purity Supreme, Spags, and Leewards.
It's the Count Scary Halloween 2 party, brought to you by McDonald's, where now you can get that hot deal on Hot Wheels. Collect a complete set of 14 different Mattel's Hot Wheels cars for just 59 cents each with any purchase while supplies last. I'm having a little problem with the Scary Mobile, but don't start without me. I'm on the way.
Oh, I do enjoy an evening with a little light entertainment. But when your video heads get dirty, you lose your picture. Not a pretty sight. Happily, this new Polaroid video cassette will help you. It actually cleans your heads as it plays, so dirty heads needn't haunt you. New Polaroid video cassettes. Get the picture?
For Halloween, Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the prices are a treat. We've got costumes for all Toys R Us kids, even grown-ups, and loads of candy, makeup, masks, and more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween supernatural.
Now McDonald's latest Halloween fashion. Just flying in McNebula, and boy are his arms tired. 6 toys with changeable costumes, 1 with each Happy Meal you buy your kids. Finally, McMummy in a spooky mix-and-match outfit.
Stunning. The Halloween experts at Magic Manor have everything you'll need this year, including actual character masks from famous motion pictures. And they can show you the proper application of makeup to impress that special someone. Magic Manor's professional hand-painted custom masks start as low as $2.50. This Halloween, remember Magic Manor. Wigs, masks, makeup, costumes, shockingly authentic. Magic Manor, East Wind Mall.
Man, you better not come on too strong if you want to take me out tonight. I had enough of Mr. Wrong.
You know what? Make you Mr. Wrong. Get the right spray.
I had enough of Mr. Wrong. I wanna be with Mr. Right. Mr. Right.
Halloween.
I think he'll come back.
Halloween, the night he came home. Rated R.
Halloween is really a special time, isn't it? Especially for me. You can see why if you know who I am. Look up a little. That's me, a jack-o'-lantern. At Halloween time every year, I sit up here and watch everybody go by. It's a nice and scary time, isn't it? All those wonderful costumes and masks and makeup. I think about how much fun Halloween is. I also worry a little bit about the things that can spoil the fun of Halloween. Those kinds of things scare me too, but in a different way. For instance, look next door. That's where Corey lives.
Corey, have you got that pumpkin ready yet?
Corey's going to carve a pumpkin with her dad.
Weighs 50 pounds.
That's a big one. It probably weighs close to that.
Probably.
Come on here and set it down.
Okay.
Let me get the paper straightened out.
How's that?
That's fine. Have you decided what kind of face you're going to make on it yet?
A happy face.
I'll do that.
Now, a pumpkin's not easy to carve. I know that. You need the proper tools. But first you have to draw a face that you can carve. Corey's doing that.
That's a nice pumpkin face.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can cut the top off now.
Then you cut the top off so you can scoop out the insides. It takes a sharp knife. And you know sharp knives can be dangerous if they're not used right. I'm glad that Corey's father is helping her. It's much safer that way.
Eager to get inside?
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull that off.
Ew, look.
You ever seen the inside of a pumpkin before?
Yeah. Not that way.
Okay, now comes the fun part. Gotta start cleaning it out.
Getting my inside scooped out tickles me. It'd tickle you too, if you were a pumpkin. So far it's been fun. But look at Corey's hand. Kinda gooey, isn't it? Corey is going to carve the face with a small knife. Can you imagine how that knife could slip and maybe cut her? I hope Corey will do the safe thing. Good, that's a lot better. A clean, dry hand can hold a knife safely, and cut with it safely too. Cut slowly, carefully, in small slices, and always cut away from yourself.
Thank you.
Make sure there's an adult, or someone a lot older than you, who can help you if you need help. That's the safe way to carve a pumpkin. I'm glad Corey isn't going to spoil her Halloween fun. Carve carefully. That's one way to have a Halloween that's fun and safe.
Chicago. A man is about to get on a routine flight. Suddenly he pauses. He doesn't know why, but he's got to walk away. An hour later, the plane goes down in flames. It's dismissed as chance. Britain. A woman has a sudden image of a black mountain that's moving, with children trapped underneath it. 2 hours later, a Welsh schoolhouse is buried in an avalanche of coal slag. It's dismissed as coincidence. Northern Texas.
An unidentified flying object is reported by at least a dozen people. Although there were no storms in the area, it's dismissed as lightning. Now, Time Lifeboats announces an important new library, Mysteries of the Unknown, a series that explores the most controversial phenomena of our time and tells you everything that can be known. The Midwest. A mother feels a sharp pain in her right hand. Far away at that exact same moment, her daughter screams as she touches a hot pan. Just chance? Or is it telling us something about our own untapped capabilities? Mysteries of the Unknown goes deeper into unexplained phenomena than ever before. It documents the facts and uncovers what people were never willing to talk about. Stonehenge. A visitor fashions a wire antenna in the shape of an ancient Egyptian symbol. He points it at the stones, and a surge of power rushes into his arm, knocking him unconscious. Was it all in his mind, or was it much more than that? To experience Mysteries of the Unknown, examine your first volume, Mystic Places, for 10 days free. Then decide if you want to dismiss it.
To order your first book, Mystic Places, call 1-800-233-6655. Examine it for 10 days. Keep it a page at $16.99 plus $3.14 shipping and handling. Other books will follow. One about every other month. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime. Call 1-800-233-6655.
Trick or treat! Darn, I knew I should have worn a costume. Yo, Bo Peep, what you got in your bag?
Introducing Roy Rogers' Big Chicken Deal. 2 plump and juicy pieces of fried chicken, hot, crisp fries, and a fresh baked biscuit. Roy Rogers' Big Chicken Deal, just $1.99.
Don't you even think about it.
In a Weeble's haunted house, Weebles wobble all about it. It's a real exciting place to be. A smiling ghost with glowing face has a secret hiding place, and that's not all, there's plenty more to see. Cause a Weeble's haunted house is a great place to be.
Weeble's Haunted House, including glow-in-the-dark Weeble Ghost, new from Romper Room.
Read 'em and weep, boys. Talk about a winning hand. All of my disturbing, revolting brilliance is now available on my Tales from the Crypt trading cards. Scandalous scenes, gory details, they're all here in deadly color. Collect the complete set. Your friends will just die of envy.
I used to be the roughest, toughest, meanest wrestler in the world.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Oh. Sorry. But now, I've mellowed out. Excuse me. And there ain't nothing I like better than hanging out with my friends and sharing some Miller Lights. They love it because it's less filling. Me, I love it because it tastes great.
It's no match. There's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Joey, did you hear that?
It happens this time every year, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it.
There's no trick saving big during Haverty's Spooktacular Halloween sale.
Tomorrow from 10 till 10, you'll find bewitching sale prices store-wide.
With no interest and no payments till February.
Haverty's Halloween sale, tomorrow only.
We've cut prices to the bone.
Welcome to Store 24 Halloween Party Headquarters. We got slinky costumes, funky accessories, delicious makeup, scary masks, and the most delectable taste treats like fake blood. It's not the real thing, but it ain't bad. You see, I never drink mine, but I might drink you. Come see me at Store 24 for all your Halloween party needs. I got it at Store 24.
Don't get out of your costumes yet. There's more of my Halloween party coming up on MTV. Oh, you're not wearing a costume? Oops.
Rayovac, Burger King, and Channel 47 want kids to have a bright and safe Halloween. Once again this year, Rayovac is providing free personal kid-size flashlights for use when trick-or-treating Halloween night. These flashlights will light the way to safer rounds of the neighborhoods. To get your flashlight, just come to any Madison Burger King on October 30th and ask for one. No purchase is necessary, and Burger King will give you a special treat bag and a coupon good for the soft drink of your choice. But the supply is limited, so get to Burger King early. And remember, be safe this Halloween. Wear light-colored costumes, be extra careful crossing streets, and ask your parents to check your treats and throw out any unwrapped ones just to be safe. We'll help with free flashlights from Rayovac and a special treat from Burger King just for the asking. It all happens Thursday, October 30th only at the Madison Burger King near you. And happy Halloween from Rayovac, Burger King, and Channel 47.
Tonight, I, Dr. Frankenstuff, reveal my greatest invention.
Serve, Gregor!
A hot dog?
Take a bite.
Wow, there's real chili inside. How'd you do that?
I tunneled deep into juicy Hormel Franks and stuffed them so with rich Hormel chili.
Absolutely amazing.
Positively delicious.
What do you call them, Master? What else? But Frankenstuff.
Frankenstuff from Hormel.
Happy Halloween, darlings. It's me, Elvira, coming at you from the witch capital of the world, Salem, Mass.
Hey, girl, it's your special day, girl. Say hip, hip, hooray, girl. You've made it to Salem. You'll scream at the Witch Museum. It's like a bad dream. Elvira's in Salem. That girl on the broom is taking this town by storm. She's going to go as far as a girl can get. Don't worry if you start feeling a little warm. 'Cause Salem is smoking, we don't mean the cigarette. If you're yearning to see a witch burning, in your grave you'll be turning with Elvira in Salem. It's the town you can always find a witch in. Take it from Elvira.
Salem's bitches!
Talking about Salem, Mass. Elvira's bringing to it a great piece of class. Good golly, Miss Molly, there's plenty of room on her trolley. So come on, spend Halloween in Salem with Elvira.
We'll return to tonight's tale in a moment.
This Halloween, capture your ghosts and goblins on genuine Kodak film from Thrifty. Whether it's print, slide, or movie film, Kodak is the choice of professionals. Thrifty carries a full line of Kodak film, including C126-24 exposure, C110 and C135 24 exposure in regular and high-speed print film, KR135 36 exposure slide film, and Super 8 movie film. Remember, the sharper you want your memories, the more you need Kodak film and Thrifty.
I've heard of raising spirits from the dead by incantations, right? I did that by playing a record backwards.
These evil people have just got to be stopped.
What have you done to your stereo?
I wanted the new one.
Trick or Treat, rated R. Starts Friday, October 24th at theaters everywhere.
Guess what? You're invited to the Halloween party of the year. Miller Lite's big Halloween haunt.
Right, big man. 160 very lucky people will be flown to Universal Studios Hollywood.
Find this special can hidden in 12 packs and cases of Miller Lite. It's your invitation to go.
Oh, it's 45,000 on the prizes. Details from Miller Lite. It's sold.
Man, it's gonna be a scream.
I'm Freddy Krueger, and you're invited to my special get-together. But beware, you may never leave. Dial this number now. I've got some grisly new tales for you. And if you're one of my lucky callers selected at random, you'll talk to me live while you're awake and safe. So dial this number now if you dare. Talk to me live. Freddy Krueger is waiting just for you.
$2 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute. For a day you'll never forget, it's the Haunted Mansion and Amusement Pier in nearby Long Branch, New Jersey. Exciting rides, games in the $1 Million Arcade, a spectacular thrill-a-second water slide, miniature golf, a giant-sized saltwater pool, and there's more. All this, and if you dare, enter the world's largest haunted mansion with its winding labyrinths and creatures of the night. The Long Branch Haunted Mansion and Amusement Pier. For information, call 201-222-0005.
For great Halloween fun, pick up some spooky decorations at Walgreens. Just $7.99 each. Scary sound-activated Halloween figures, battery-operated pirate skull, witches, skeletons, and more. Stock up on Halloween candy, too. Walgreens has a wide selection of treats and goodies of all kinds. And it's time to order your holiday photo greeting cards. Put your favorite photo on any of 6 beautiful designs. All orders include a free marker pen. Treat yourself to savings this week at Walgreens.
Dunkin' Donuts is proud to announce we've created a monster. Introducing these hauntingly delicious minis for Halloween.
They're alive! Alive!
Minis are a fraction the size of our regular donuts, with a taste so great they'll attract very interesting guests to your Halloween parties.
More sprinkles!
In the laboratory of Dr. Frankenstein, something incredible was created. The great taste of pure milk chocolate and delicious peanut butter. Unfortunately, no one would listen. And so the world would have to wait for the 2 great tastes that taste great together in Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
It's a night of spooky surprises.
Oh, Halloween.
For America's favorite fat cat. Don't bat your eyes. Garfield's Halloween adventure will have you shaking in your boots Monday.
Well, I'm sitting on brick. But a candle and a pumpkin on a wooden porch might not be safe at all. A flashlight could be a lot safer then. But it's best to stay away from lighted candles that are inside or outside of jack-o'-lanterns. You know why. Well, not everybody carves a pumpkin on Halloween. But just about everybody does dress up in a costume.
My little goblins will be out long after dark, so I depend on Duracell batteries to light their way, because Duracell lasts longer.
Tests prove after just a few hours of continuous use, regular carbon batteries wear out. But you can get up to 5 times more use from Duracell batteries.
That's why I trust my kids' safety at night to Duracell.
Duracell. The copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it.
We're home! Or lasts like it.
Some mornings, there's a little monster in all of us.
Morning, Fred.
And until that first cup of coffee, we can all be pretty beastly.
Morning, Fred.
That's when your 7-Eleven store can be a lifesaver.
Good morning, Fred.
With a good cup of fresh brewed hot coffee to perk up your morning. 7-Eleven coffee brings out the best, not the beast in you.
Hey, Ralph!
I was helping my client find her Halloween party. Let's try this trap door. No Coors Light party here. It's behind that panel.
You found it, my hero.
Join the fun at your favorite Coors Light Halloween headquarters, because it isn't Halloween without the silver bullet.
Designated driver? Good.
This year, Halloween is on a Saturday, so come into Liverdier's where they have everything for the perfect monster mash. The eeriest of costumes, the most frighteningly wonderful makeup, and accessories that will knock your eyes out. All this plus everything you need for your party.
Halloween at Liverdier's. It's not just for kids anymore.
It's Halloween at Kentucky Kingdom, and kids are having fun. And we have to wait here until dark. But then we get to take over and spread to the darkest edges of the kingdom. Don't come during the day. There's only wholesome fun. Come at night. We'd like to meet you.
Halloween at Kentucky Kingdom, the thrill park.
Save up to $7 per ticket at Thornton's Gas and Food March for this Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Okay, spread out.
Hiya, kids. It's me, your friend Grandpa. I gotta tell you, I am starting a new club, and I want you to join. It's called the Junior Vampires of America. I mean, you'll hear scary monster stories. Now, to call, you gotta ask your parents' permission and call this phone number, 1-900-909-4300. You'll hear all about my monster friends, learn how to get a free vampire patch, and a list of special vampire tricks and secrets. So call 1-900-909-4300. Learn how to scare your friends, even yourself. Join Grandpa's Junior Vampires of America Club, and I will make you a junior vampire.
Hey, kids, call 1-900-909-4300. That's 1-900-909-4300 to hear Grandpa's scary stories and join the Junior Vampires Club. Just $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional. Ask Mom or Dad first.
It's the Paul Lynde Halloween Special, starring Paul Lynde, with Paul's special guests, Tim Conway, Roz Pinky Tuscadero Kelly, Margaret Hamilton, Billy Hayes, Billy Barty, special guest star Florence Henderson, a special appearance by Betty White, and a rock and roll explosion, Kiss. And now, the Paul Lynde Halloween Special.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, I'm Paul Lynde.
Look what's rising out of the pumpkin patch this Halloween. The Pumpkin Cutter, a great way to let your kids carve their own pumpkins without sharp edges that cut little hands. It even makes toothy grins easy to do. The Pumpkin Scoop removes seeds and pulp better than any spoon. And the Pumpkin Light replaces dangerous candles with glowing results. Have a great pumpkin this Halloween with the Pumpkin Cutter, Pumpkin Scoop, and Pumpkin Light.
Pumpkin Cutter products available at Long's Drugs and Safeway.
This summer, coming to a supermarket near you, there's going to be a great new high-C flavor with an outrageous fruit taste. And what are we going to call it? Ecto-Cooler. High-C Ecto-Cooler. Slimer's new fruit drink. You've been warned.
Why so glum, chum? I lost all my trick-or-treat candy. Take some of mine. Wow! Hershey bars, Mr. Goodbar, Kit Kats, Rulos, whatchamacallits, Reese's, all my favorites. Let's go get some more. Sure. Let me go ask my mom.
Nobody says boo to Hershey's.
Goodfellas Brick Oven Pizza. A taste that'll have you coming back for more.
Total terror. Night of the living dead. The dead who live on living flesh. The dead whose haunted souls hunt the living. The living whose bodies are the only food for these ungodly creatures. Night of the living dead. A bizarre adventure in fear. An experience in shock, more shattering than your strangest nightmare. Night of the living dead. A night with the dead who cannot die. A night of total terror.
There just might be something to it.
Ben Randall, commenting on Time Life's popular series, Mysteries of the Unknown.
I've always been a little curious about unexplained phenomena.
Because of personal experiences?
What do you mean?
Well, like, for example, can you sense when something's about to happen?
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone's a little psychic, but,
What about UFOs?
I don't know. Lots of people swear they've seen them.
Ever experienced deja vu?
Sort of. Like, I went into this old 19th century farmhouse, and I just knew I'd been there before.
In another life?
I'm not ready for that.
Ready for this?
Mystic places?
Uh-huh. It's from Time Life. Talks about things like the Nazca lines. Were they runways for alien spaceships? And did those aliens interbreed with the ancient Peruvians?
Did they?
Read the book. Read about the medieval warriors who appeared before Stephen Jenkins in 1936. Then he saw him again 38 years later.
That true?
Read the book. Read about Aleister Crowley and his bride. They spent a honeymoon night in the king's chamber of the Great Pyramid.
What happened?
Read the book. Read about Cyrus Teed's belief that people live in the center of the earth. Admiral Byrd looked into it. Know what he found?
I know. Read the book.
Read Mystic Places. It's yours free for 10 days. If you keep it, other volumes will follow, one about every other month. You'll receive psychic powers, followed by psychic voyages and phantom encounters. Every volume written by experts. They give you all the information, so you can decide for yourself.
I've decided. I'm ready to order.
The books?
The books and the food. Waiter?
To order your first book, Mystic Places, call 1-800-572-7900. Examine it for 10 days. Keep it in pages $12.99 plus shipping and handling. Other books will follow, one about every other month. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime. Call 1-800-572-7900.
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping at Woolworth or Woolco for your Halloween needs. Costumes from $1.83 to $3.99, like $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman, superheroes, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for girls, Holly Hobby. You can get wrapped candies of every kind, bubblegum, lollipops, fun-sized candy bars. Get this Halloween record, sounds to make you shiver, just $1.89. Make Halloween fun and easy. Make just one stop at Woolworth or Woolco.
It was late one night in the castle of the Chicken McNuggets.
What are you making?
Sauce. We're using my mummy's recipe.
Mummy,
This better be good. It'll be great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Planning to clown around Halloween? Rayleigh's have the makeup. It's easy to apply, and one kit makes several different faces. If you want to become an instant fright, Rayleigh's drugs have a chilling variety of masks. Be a werewolf, a Frankenstein, or a scary monster. We have costumes for little goblins, and everything for your party table. Fresh-baked cakes, donuts, cookies, and cupcakes from our bakery. And tons of Halloween candy. Lots of sale prices, too. Come shop Rayleigh's for Halloween.
Someone's come for a nutritious breakfast. What?
Hello, my name is Boo. Let me finish. Booberry. My ghostly good blueberry-flavored cereal, Booberry, is part of this complete breakfast.
Boo to you, Blueberry. Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored marshmallows.
Count Chocula's got chocolate marshmallows. But I've got blueberry-flavored marshmallows.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula. And Booberry.
This Halloween, give the safe treat
Thank you.
that helps treat the disabled.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons.
Thank you.
Good for special treats at local stores and restaurants.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons
Thank you.
and give the treat that gives treatment.
Thank you.
Safe Halloween booklets are now available at these fine stores. Support a safe Halloween for children everywhere.
If you're concerned about safety this Halloween, instead of trick-or-treating, consider having a party at home. If you do decide to send your kids out, keep these tips in mind. Their costumes should be brightly colored, flame retardant, and shouldn't obstruct their vision. They should trick-or-treat only at homes they know and only in daylight. Tell them not to nibble before they get home, and then examine all treats and throw out any fruits and unwrapped candy. From everyone at Channel 7, we want you to have a happy and safe Halloween.
Tonight, an ABC premiere presentation. Eternity is about to play a nasty little trick.
Who's there?
On the carefree kids of Pitchboard Cove.
Figured out what you're gonna wear to the party yet tonight? Demons, arise. Yeah! Come heed my bidding on this night of nights.
Halloween, my favorite time of year.
He's one of them.
I'm not afraid of death. I'm going for it.
The party could go on forever in the midnight hour. Next.
Now it's All Hallows Eve.
Let's see, where's somebody? Oh, how about this man here? Hi, how's it going?
Great.
What's your name?
Bill Hennessy.
Bill, you know, being Halloween and everything, I was just wondering if you had a big treat for me.
Oh, I sure have.
I bet you do, Bill.
I sure do.
But I think we better, I think Bill has a big treat for me. Let's move on now.
And I like to see all the children out in their costumes. But when I see them, I always hope they don't forget all they know about crossing streets safely. And I hope you don't either. That's especially important when drivers can't see you well. And for you to see the cars well, it's a good idea to take off your mask when you cross. Even though it may not be night yet, it's dark enough to make things outdoors hard to see, you and the cars. It makes me so happy when I see children look to their left for cars, then right for cars, then left again before they cross. You mustn't forget all the safety rules you know on Halloween, and especially because it's dark. It's safest not to cross between parked cars. That can be very dangerous. And don't cut across yards or empty lots. When it's dark, you can't see what's there. Remembering safety rules is very important on Halloween. There's something else that can help keep you safe outside when it's dark. You'll see right away. Yes, just as I thought. They're coming up my walk now. The people who live in my house like to take pictures of the children who come by.
Okay, we're going to take a picture for a treat, too. Everybody smile.
Now you'll see what there is about their costumes that makes it easier for drivers to see them when it's dark. Do you see how easy it is to see the bright colors in the costumes? Bright colors are easier to see at night than dark colors are. But there's something else. Some parts seem to glow from the camera flash. That's how those parts will look when car headlights shine on them. Those are just pieces of special tape that reflect light very well. You can put tape like that on your costume and on your trick-or-treat bag. Some costumes already have reflecting material on them. Making your costume and your bag easy to see makes you easy to see. And that's a good way to help make Halloween safe. The safer Halloween is, the more fun it is, for you and for me. That's what I think. But some people have a strange idea of fun. They think it's fun to mess up other people's things with paint. They don't think about how the people feel whose things are ruined. And some people think it's fun to throw things at cars and houses and buildings. But the people whose things they're messing up don't. I don't either. It isn't fun to spoil other people's things and make them unhappy. Some people even think it's fun to smash pumpkins. Oh no, that's not fun. Not for all the people who work so hard carving pumpkins, and especially not for us pumpkins. Whew, wow, that was close. Some people don't know what fun really is. I do, and I'll bet you do too. And I know they do. Trick-or-treating is always fun. But there are some things you should remember to help keep it fun. One thing is to always go out with friends. And have an adult come along too. Don't ever trick-or-treat alone. And if someone you don't know very well invites you in.
Look, tonight. Would you like to come in? I have more treats inside.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
That's right. Say, no thanks. And don't eat the treats while you're collecting them. Stay in your own neighborhood. Don't get too far from home. Don't worry, you'll collect enough treats. People are expecting you.
My Halloween pumpkin is finished. Now to light it. What candles have ruined my other creations?
Try the pumpkin light. It's around my neck, your mad doctorship.
The pumpkin light is perfect to light my Halloween pumpkin. I'll place it inside. You can make your Halloween pumpkin safe and scary with the pumpkin light. Oh!
Available at Genevieve's, Woolworth, Walbaum's, Walgreen, Melwhite's Food Town, and Lambston.
Halloween pumpkin can be a lot of fun for grown-ups.
Hey, kids, isn't this fun?
But with a pumpkin cutter, children of all ages can easily design and carve their own Halloween pumpkins in complete safety. The pumpkin cutter is simple and safe to use. There are no sharp edges, yet it quickly cuts through all pumpkins smoothly. Any child can learn to use the pumpkin cutter the very first time. Make this Halloween extra special with the pumpkin cutter.
Available at Genevieve's, Woolworth, Toys R Us, King's, Dan Supreme, and Drug World.
Tired of wearing the same old face Halloween after Halloween? Why not try a Fright Night nose mask from Bud and Bud Light? There's Batface, Scary Witch, Mr. Pumpkin, and Big Black Cat. Best of all, these amazing masks are available where Bud and Bud Light are sold. So, next time...
So, you gentlemen want the secret of how Cadbury gets the soft, creamy caramel inside the chocolatey pockets of the Caramilk bar?
Yes. We know you have it. And my people are prepared to pay... 50 million.
Not enough.
75 million for the caramel secret.
Not enough.
100 million. Tops.
Sorry.
I'm willing to pay anything.
Anything?
Here's a good idea for Halloween. Wrigley's gum. My kids love it, and it's the treat I approve of. That's because I know Wrigley's Spearmint, Double Mint, Juicy Fruit, or Big Red Gum is a wholesome treat for kids. It won't spoil their appetites. Each stick is neatly wrapped, ready to hand out, and there's great value in a variety of package sizes. I like this new 50-stick bag. Wrigley's gum is the best idea for Halloween.
Get the wholesome Halloween treat kids love. Wrigley's gum.
Inside the mausoleum, it has just awakened to feed
feed its unearthly cravings to the ancient soul of an innocent young girl. Centuries of evil have just awakened. Inside the Mausoleum. Rated R.
What will terrify you most at the Haunted Mansion in Long Branch, New Jersey? The Haunted Mansion, home of more than 30 creatures of the night. Frightening, monstrous, blood-chilling creatures of every description. Which one will make you scream in terror? Find out at the Haunted Mansion in Long Branch, New Jersey.
When you list your home with the Century 21 office, we look into every nook and cranny. Because to find the right buyer quickly, we've got to know what makes your home special.
Well, I'll pick you up in 10 minutes, and believe me, you're going to love it.
Last year, we put 1.5 million buyers and sellers together. One home at a time.
It's perfect. I do hope he comes with the house.
Century 21, the largest real estate organization in the world.
Hallmark presents Halloween as you've never seen it before. Hallmark's Boo Bazaar, where actual costume accessories create a spectacle beyond belief. Horrify your head. Try on glowing terror. Shake in your shorts. Everything to let the ghoul times roll is at Hallmark's Boo Bazaar. Now playing in a store near you.
I'm frightened.
Before you go out haunting this Halloween, why not come into our place, if you dare? For all your Halloween haunting needs, theatrical makeup and accessories, consider, if you will, the J&S Smoke Shop, 284 Moody Street in Waltham.
Open 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 12 noon to 5 p.m. on Sunday.
I want to bite your finger. It's a Dracula game. Just set the clock. Just try your luck.
If Dracula's cape opens, you have to put your finger in his mouth and press the lever. If he leaves a mark on your finger, you have to start over again.
He didn't bite me!
If you can sneak all the way around Dracula's house, you'll win the game.
You're not supposed to bite people.
It's a Dracula game.
I want to bite your finger from Hasbro.
It's the freak phone, and here's the party freak. Freddy Freaker, dancing new sensation, grabbing the nation, doing the freak. Call now, 1-900-490-FREAK. Join the party, the fast and easy way to hear what's scamming from New York to L.A. Call now, 1-900-490-FREAK. What's happening, what's jamming, party till you drop. Dial and hear the action, what's hot and what's not. Call now, 1-900-490-FREAK. $2 a call.
Welcome to Mystery Mansion, the spookiest game in town. Somewhere in Mystery Mansion, there's a chest of gold, but who can find it? You keep adding rooms, searching. It all confuses Eagle. There are secret passages, locked doors, great keys, and villains lurking everywhere. Ask the butler to bring you Mystery Mansion, the spookiest game in town. More fun from Milton Bradley.
Finding the right costume, driving you batty? Drive over to Big Kmart's Halloween sale, and you'll have dozens of the latest and greatest costumes to choose from. Kids' costumes are on sale, as low as $4.99. Plus, name your treat and presto, you get fun-sized bags for just $1.88. It's all here at Big Kmart's Halloween sale. All in savings so good it's scary. So hurry right in.
You know, no trip to Salem would be complete without picking up a few souvenirs. So I came down here to the Salem Witch Museum souvenir shop, and I found some greatest things like some real scary stuff like this black cat. And, this witch. I think I'll take one of those. Put the cat in there, too. And, I almost had a heart attack. Oh, there's a frog in a tutu. This is scary, I must say. No, thought I might turn into Prince. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, look, fish. guess they meant to send this to the Fish Museum, but they mixed up and sent it to the Witch Museum. Scared myself. And let's see. Oh, look, I love these plaques. I always buy these wherever I go. This one here says anyone can be a mother, but it takes someone special to be a mommy. Okay, I'll take that anyway. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, look, a duck brush. Duck! Oh. Well, let's see what else I have here. Oh, look, pom-pom fun balls. That's what they used to call me in high school. Guess I'll take two. And what else do we have? Oh, books, Superstitions of England, Witchcraft at Salem. Oh, I have coca. It's really hairy. Okay, oh, look, I got to get one of these. I mean, this is a classic, a broom for my trip back. Or look, the new Italian modern model of a broom. Oh, this is great. I got to get a couple of these. I love it.
Good evening, I'm Vincent Price. I'm going to be your host for this evening. The Halloween season has always been a particular favorite of mine because terror is so exhilarating. Did you know that Halloween is one of the oldest holidays? More than 2,000 years ago, Celtic priests held ceremonies to honor Samhain, the Prince of Darkness and Lord of the Dead. They believed he released the souls of the dead to return to Earth on the night of October 31st. Later, people celebrated All Saints' Day on November 1st, and October 31st became known as All Hallow Even, and today, Halloween. It was said that music would drive evil spirits and demons away. Tonight, we may learn how effective music can be in combating evil forces. The air resounds with tuneful notes from myriads of straining throats, all hailing Folly Queen. So join the swelling chorus throng, forget your sorrow and your wrong in one glad hour of joyous song to honor Halloween.
It's positively frightening.
The Country Fair Flea Market's Halloween sale is this Sunday, October 29th, with free cider, donuts, and candy. Over 100 exhibitors and Frankenstein. That's right, Frankenstein. The Country Fair Flea Market, located on Mound Road at M59 in Shelby Township. Free admission and plenty of free parking. For more information, call 254-7110.
Come to a Halloween sale going on now.
Are you hungry? Hungry as a gremlin? Here's Gremlins Cereal.
Gremlins, bite after bite. What a tasty way to satisfy a gremlin appetite.
Gremlins is a deliciously sweet, crunchy cereal that satisfies the hungry little gremlin that's in all of us.
Gremlins, bite after bite. What a tasty way to satisfy a gremlin appetite.
Gremlins Cereal is part of this complete breakfast.
Halloween shopping doesn't have to be a nightmare. Come to Partyland and save. 7 locations with prices so low, it's scary.
Okay, Harry, grab the bud and I think we're out of here.
Right.
I want to drink your bud.
Hi, I'm Harry. So am I.
Well, there you are.
You are not going to believe this.
This Halloween, replenish your Bud supply. Pick up Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Dry.
What's your bud type?
They went to Cancun. We went to your brothers in Poughkeepsie.
This Halloween, find Monster game pieces in Pepsi products and Doritos brand tortilla chips. The right match can win you thousands of prizes, up to $1 million.
Hands in the sink. The bad ingredients.
Look for specially marked packages. It could change your life for good.
You never take out the garbage.
Play Pepsi Doritos Monster Match for Monster money.
Frank!
It's the Pizza Head Show.
Hey, everybody! I'm on my way to
Pizza Hut to get a Goosebumps Kids Pack. Yay!
Almost there.
Hey, this isn't the right way.
Well, Scarecrow Steve says it is.
He's no Scarecrow.
Sure he is.
Uh-oh, I think I woke the neighbors.
Look, Pizza Head, you'll be perfectly safe in there.
Okay.
Relax, the Goosebumps guys just want you for dinner. See you in the next lifetime. Now you can collect one of 3 ghoulish Goosebumps Glow and Tell story card sets when you buy a Pizza Hut Kids Pack.
Gosh, Burger Chef, it's Wolfburger the werewolf.
Where can I get delicious burgers? Where can I get fun food? Where, oh where?
At Burger Chef.
Where?
And now at participating Burger Chefs, you can buy fun meals that now come on Halloween magic meal trays. There's a magic trick in each fun meal. There are 10 different magic meal tricks you can collect.
Burger Chef, you're incredible.
And coming soon to Viewer's Choice. Halloween week, you won't have a ghost of a chance renting them, but we've got them on Viewer's Choice. A horror show, definitely not for the squeamish. Halloween 4, the original party ghoul is back. Curse 2, the bite, snakes alive. It's a venomous tale of terror. And Halloween Havoc 89, NWA wrestlers take their tricks to the ring live Saturday, October 28th. So why haunt the video store? Try a little tender, loving scare from Viewer's Choice.
It's a dance song to get down with, about 6 feet under. Get there.
Ooh, I love this song.
People who brought you Halloween. More of the night he came home. Halloween 2.
There was nothing within him, not a conscience, no reason that wasn't even remotely human.
Don't miss the all-new Halloween 2. More of the night he came home. 2, rated R. The horror continues. Now playing at a theater near you.
Halloween is kind of a special time for me and, well, for all of us folks down here. It's time for reflection, time to look back and be grateful for all those tricks we've been treated to. It's a time when I like to plug in the fire and listen to some of my all-time favorite Halloween carols. And they're all available on this album. Elvira's all-time favorite Halloween carols. You'll get all these all-time favorites.
Silent night, spooky night.
You better not turn, you better not toss. Eat some garlic and carry a cross. Dracula is coming to town.
We three monsters, Oriental are. Mothra, Rodan, but Godzilla's the star.
Yes, they're all my favorite Halloween carols, and they're all here on my album, Elvira's all-time favorite Halloween carols. How much would you pay for all these favorites? Well, don't answer, because if you act now, you'll also get this. Elvira's all-time favorite Halloween carols, Volume 2. You'll get more of my all-time favorites, like
I saw Mommy kissing Frankenstein.
Of a black Halloween.
Harry Wolfman was a very hairy man. Yes, hair on his face and hair on his back and hair on Phantom's head.
yes, enough Halloween carols to last a lifetime. Available now through this special offer. Here's how to order.
Just a $9.99 or $99.92. Elvira's all-time favorite Halloween carols volumes 1 and 2 box 9.99 terrors less cost $9.99. No checks, CODs, or money orders. We want your cash only.
That's Elvira's all-time favorite Halloween carols, Volume 1 and 2. Listen to it with someone you love.
Channel 32 wishes you a happy and safe Halloween.
Friday, October 30th at 8 p.m., 3D TV is back and scarier than ever. It's a 3-hour 3D haunted Halloween spooktacular. Your eyes will pop, your heart will pound when monsters, gigantic gorillas, and sexy girls in 3D bikinis bust into your living room. Special 3D glasses are on sale now at your nearby 7-Eleven store. Everybody have fun. Friday, October 30th at 8 p.m. on 39 WDZL for a 3D haunted Halloween spooktacular.
With the snow coming down, it looks like very cold temperatures again, emphasizing to bundle up the kids before they venture out in the western 2/3 of the country, very mild along the Gulf Coast. Now, look at a few of these spooky forecasts.
But what do you do with all the treats you've collected? A lot of them are things to eat, of course. But you don't eat them all. At least not right away. That's for sure. And there might be some you won't want to eat at all. Get a grown-up to help you decide. Or at least someone a lot older than you. You see, some people think it's fun to play tricks with your treats. Watch out for candy wrappers that have been torn or punctured. That might be a sign of tampering. There might be things in the candy, so break open candy bars before you eat them. Cut fruit into pieces before you eat it, just in case something's been stuck in it. Watch out for things that look like candy, but might be medicines or drugs, or even poisons. Don't eat anything that doesn't look right. If it looks funny, it might not be so funny if you ate it. Treats are so much fun to collect. It'd be awful to have them spoil your Halloween fun by making you sick. Corey's treats won't make her sick, and I hope yours won't make you sick either. I hope you can have the most fun you've ever had this Halloween. Halloween can be a scary time, not because of witches or ghosts that we know aren't real, but because of real things that can spoil our fun. Just remember these few important things I've told you about. Carve your pumpkin carefully. Make sure that you can see. And make sure people can see you. Remember all your safety rules, and take off your mask when you cross a street.
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat in your own neighborhood, and don't keep any treats that don't look right. If you can do all that, then you won't have to worry about scary, real things happening on Halloween, right? Right.
The trick to saving is treating yourself to these Hy-Vee specials. Tombstone Pizza, 2 for $6. Ruffles Potato Chip, $1.88. Nabisco Premium Crackers, 88 cents. And USDA Choice Beef Chuck 7-bone roast, $1.27 a pound. Get low prices all day, every day. Shop Hy-Vee. And low prices.
Quiet, I'm calculating.
Isn't it dark in there?
Not for my new Anylite solar calculator from Texas Instruments.
You have a Texas instrument?
Texas Instruments Anylite calculator. Unlike other solar calculators, it works in almost...
Anylite.
Good and feel.
The new line of Anylite solar calculators from Texas Instruments.
Imagine the Prince of Darkness with a solar calculator.
Now see here, my good man. I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler.
Read my lips. I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler.
Don't worry. At Meineke, we install quality Everlast mufflers from just $18.93. Installed.
Ha-ha! Now it is clear. I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler.
You're not going to pay a lot for quality at Meineke.
Would you like to find the love you deserve? Is success in your future? Now you can find the answers and connect with someone so gifted, you'll feel good just talking with them. Call the live one-on-one psychic connection for your private reading anytime.
Call toll-free 1-800-526-2323. Must be over 18.
Don't face your future alone. Call now.
What will terrify you most at the Haunted Mansion in Long Branch, New Jersey? The Haunted Mansion, home of more than 30 creatures of the night. Frightening, monstrous, blood-chilling creatures of every description. Which one will make you scream in terror? Find out at the Haunted Mansion in Long Branch, New Jersey.
It was a Halloween party where fantasies come true. I put on Showtime makeup and did a dance or two. The boys and ghouls were hanging out like Vamp and Tigress too. My Showtime face was all in place then. Rock Angel, I saw you.
It's Showtime, the adult Halloween makeup. Showtime is hypoallergenic, more comfortable than masks, more fun too.
You know you are my fantasy, but I can't speak to you.
Make up a Halloween fantasy with Showtime makeup.
This place was once a funeral parlor, wasn't it? What was that?
We're gonna get out of here. Get up, Judy! Yes, you can!
Night of the Demons.
Where are you going? The party's just begun.
Rated R.
Starts Friday.
A rabbit's foot carried for luck. A pinch of salt tossed over the shoulder. A sense of foreboding at the sight of a black cat. Are they harmless superstitions or reminders of a darker time when the world was young? Nature seemed all-powerful, and humble charms were man's best protection against unknown evil. Enter the Enchanted World, a spellbinding series from Time Life Books that probes the forgotten origins of the world's strangest curiosities. In each lavishly illustrated volume, you'll move through storybook lands where the original endings to the tales of childhood weren't always happy ones.
The Enchanted World takes you back to a time when restless apparitions drifted through darkened hallways.
Some ghosts were nothing more than cold spots on floors or shadows in corners. Others took human form.
A time when men who called themselves sorcerers used the tarot to prophesy the future.
The hanged man dangling from a gallows was a sign of life in suspension, while the death card indicated change.
And a time when malevolent creatures were thought to stalk the night in search of hapless victims.
Unwise was the wayfarer who journeyed by night, for in the shadows, greedy eyes glittered, claws curled, teeth clicked.
Begin your journey through the Enchanted World with Wizards and Witches. Examine it free for 10 days. If you keep it, other volumes will follow. One about every other month. Spells and bindings, ghosts and water spirits. So enter the Enchanted World, where anything is possible, and a little luck never hurts.
To examine Wizards and Witches free for 10 days, just call 1-800-641-1200. Keep it and pay just $14.99 plus shipping and handling. Buy only the books you like. Cancel at any time. So act now. Call 1-800-641-1200. That's 1-800-641-1200.
The bats are out tonight. The ghosts are getting ready. Things will give you such a fright. I hope your nerves are steady. It's a night for a trick or treat and a spooky, weird refrain. So come and take a seat, 'cause it's Halloween again. What's that you say? It looks like just a feast? Well, don't go away. The guest of honor is a beast. The call is going out for you. Yes, there are ghouls that lie in wait. They know exactly what to do. They're on the prowl, and you're the bait. You're the bait. You're the bait. You're the bait! Well, you frightened?
Golly, what's there to be frightened of?
Plenty!
Oh, Halloween just means getting dressed up in costumes.
Do you know how that custom got started?
Nope.
It goes back to people called Druids, who lived a long time ago.
You mean before there was television?
I mean a couple thousand years ago.
This long ago?
Almost. The Druids lived in Ireland and England. They thought that spirits returned to Earth on Halloween night, so the people dressed up to look like ghosts, hoping that the real spirits would leave them alone.
Huh. That's how trick-or-treating got started?
That's right. They gave treats to the spirits so that the spirits wouldn't play tricks on them. Nowadays, trick-or-treating is for kids. And you know, don't you, that trick-or-treaters should go with an adult. And they should dress in light-colored costumes so they can be seen at night.
Definitely.
Some people have no respect. Anyway, wise trick-or-treaters don't go into a stranger's house even if invited. They throw away anything that's unwrapped, and they carefully examine all treats. And if they do find anything harmful, they tell the police. If you use common sense, trick-or-treating is fun. But sometimes it's easier to have a party instead. That's an old Halloween tradition, too.
I like parties.
Would you like me to arrange for some ghosts and goblins to come to your party? Would that scare you?
Well...
Oh, come on. In the old days, people expected spirits to show up at their Halloween gatherings. So they got lots of good food, including apples and nuts. and put on big feasts so that the spirits who came would be well fed and wouldn't cause trouble. Of course, people ate some of the feasts too. One reason people had Halloween parties is that they used to celebrate their New Year's on Halloween.
Huh. I guess they didn't have a calendar handy. Gosh, New Year's parties in October and believing in ghosts. People sure used to be mixed up.
You don't believe in ghosts?
I don't think so.
What? Don't be too sure.
Seeing a ghost would be kinda scary. Come on, this is just make-believe and superstition, isn't it?
Well, yes. But on Halloween, it's fun to talk about superstitions that people used to believe.
Like what?
Oh, that there were witches who were able to cast magic spells by stirring secret ingredients in a big black cauldron. Or that anybody out after sundown was a friend of an evil spirit and could put a spell on you just by looking at you.
Gosh, are all superstitions about bad stuff?
Oh, no. For example, cats were thought to be lucky on Halloween. If a cat sat beside you, it meant good luck. And if a cat jumped into your lap, it meant even better luck.
Unless the cat is bigger than you. Gosh.
There was another superstition that if a fellow put 9 grains of oats in his mouth and went out walking, he'd end up marrying the girl whose name he heard first.
I guess it works.
It was also believed that if you looked into a mirror at midnight, you'd see your true love in the reflection.
Yup, I guess that one works too.
And of course, Halloween was supposed to be a special time for fortune-telling.
Golly, I wonder what's in store for me.
Oh, I foresee that you'll have lots of outdoor adventures. And you'll get a big bang out of meeting someone special.
Ooh-wee, stop predicting.
A trifle terrified, are you?
Come on, I'm educated. I don't believe in all these superstitions.
Well, Halloween's fun, even if we don't really believe all these superstitions. But all the same, remember my refrain. If you get a scary call from a ghost that's short or tall, remember that I warned you of creatures that yell, boo! Ghosts and ghouls and witches are beings that cause twitches. And Halloween's the day on which they have their way. Look out for black cats. Watch for flying bats. Look for monsters as scary as they can be. And most of all, look out for me.
Oh, now I'm
This Halloween, you'll be scared when you least expect it. You'll find terror lurking at White Lakes. When the March of Dimes haunted house takes you to new levels of fright. Not recommended for children under 9. This spine-tingling excitement is brought to you by 13 The Original on the southwest corner of White Lakes Mall. It's a scary good time.
Great Halloween parties begin at Walgreens. Candy, party decorations, masks, costumes, makeup. Everything you need for Halloween fun now at Walgreens.
They're coming. They're wild. They're rascally.
Rascals, bite-sized chewy candies.
I'm telling you, they were red and green and purple and blue.
Intense fruit flavors.
Never see anything like them on Earth.
Coming in incredible numbers.
There's just so many of them!
You thought it would never end. Rascals.
I think they're kind of sweet.
Get them before they get you.
Here it comes, the biggest price-smashing sale ever. All this week at Furniture Liquidators Home Center. Everything in the store is marked way, way, way down. All your favorite brands at our guaranteed lowest prices. At Furniture Liquidators Home Center, pay no money down with no interest or payments until $19.97. So run on into the biggest price-smashing sale ever. Furniture Liquidators Home Center.
Elvira here, back with a helping hand for Halloween. Coors Light, it's the official beer of Halloween. And just what an adult party needs to be a howling success. What? You don't believe me? What do you need, like a sign from above?
Be sure to visit this display wherever you buy Coors Light.
And it's just perfect for when friends drop in. See what I mean?
This Halloween, party with your favorite monsters during Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, Florida. And right now, carve out savings of up to $16 off admission with this special coupon you'll find on 2 liters of Pepsi. For details, visit a Pepsi display near you. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Hurry to Ticketmaster today for advance tickets, while you can still slash the price.
Igor, go and get me what I crave. Evening, Igor.
If you want a better orange soda, made with more natural orange flavor than ever before, try Shasta. It's got the bright color, the sweet smell, and the great taste of oranges. Shasta, it's the orange soda that can make anybody happy.
Halloween should be a time for fun, not tragedy. Please, don't kill a child's chance to have a good time. Drive carefully. Promotional considerations paid for by Sous Bee Honey. Enjoy delicious all-natural Sous Bee Honey at the table, not on it. Squeeze on the sweetness with Sous Bee Honey in the no-drip table server.
There's just one Schlitz, yeah, nothing else comes near. When you're out of Schlitz,
Embarrassing.
you're out of beer.
What makes Schlitz irreplaceable? Taste it. This is the most carefully brewed beer in the world.
Schlitz.
The beer that made Milwaukee famous.
Halloween costumes from most stores have one built-in disadvantage. Anyone can buy the same costume. A costume from Ragstock, on the other hand, is unique because you selected yourself from a huge stock of recycled clothing. Create your own Dracula or Superman. Be a cowboy or a rock star. A tramp or a vamp.
Visit Ragstock at 327 State Street, Madison.
Presenting Sheer Madness, Circuit City's Midnight Madness Sale. Thursday only till midnight. Circuit City will go raving mad with shocking reductions on hundreds of items. Save on this VHS VCR, just $169. This RCA 19-inch color TV with remote is a mere $266. Circuit City's Midnight Madness Sale. Get there by midnight before the curtain falls.
If maniacs, zombies, aliens, monsters, and madmen are your line, then try this. Creep Phone, the phone number nightmares are made of. Call 1-900-909-CREEP. Creep Phone puts you in touch with the baddest of the bad. And now you can be a Creep Phone star. Record your own screaming monster mess. You may be heard by millions of Creep Phone fans nationwide. Call now. Under 18, get permission before calling. $2 first minute, 45 cents each additional minute.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them. Nightmare on Elm Street. No! No! She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails, no one will survive.
Help me, please!
Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, rated R.
Now playing at a flagship theater near you.
Pray for day, hell night. Linda Blair in Hell Night from Compass International, rated R.
Wednesday, it's a hair-raising Halloween happening.
Can she begin it?
First, that Emmy-winning Fat Cat. It's the trick-or-treat trail.
I'm no scaredy cat.
It's all new Garfield's Halloween Adventure. Then,
I hear the Great Pumpkin.
the Halloween classic, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, right after Garfield, Wednesday.
Halloween's a perfect time for baking spooky cookies. Just roll out Pillsbury sugar cookies, cut, bake and decorate, then feed them to your goblins. So much fun there.
Scary.
They're gearing up for Halloween at the theatrical shop in West Des Moines. For Halloween parties and outfitting the youngsters, the theatrical shop provides specialized, ready-made costumes to rent or buy. Choose from a wide variety of materials and accessories to create your own costume or take advantage of the custom costume shop for real novelty. Call or stop in now to reserve your favorite costume. The theatrical shop in West Des Moines. Our prices won't scare you away.
Ooh, Halloween. So confusing. You throw a big party. Oh, hello. So glad you could come. Everybody shows up dressed like somebody else. Who are you supposed to be? So, I always say the same thing to everybody. Have a Zima. Happy Halloween. Have a Zima. Zima is a unique alcohol beverage. Not like beer. Hey, Bob, are you 21? Not wine. No. So keep a fridge full of Zima for all your spooks and spirits. Unzip, and they will howl.
Peanuts, what's your hurry? Wait a minute, will you?
Peanuts, what a tough break to have to work on Halloween. All those little trick-and-treaters. Gee, I was counting on being with them. Halloween, no less. Trick-and-treaters. It'd been fun, their little costumes. What can you do? Duty is duty. Peanuts. What do you see in there? Somebody leave the door open? Security guard. Somebody working late tonight? I said so. Hold it. Freeze. Really frozen. Long time. You know, Peanuts, look at this place. Wow. You know what this is, don't you? This is the property room. Right here in Disney. This is where they use all the props for all the movies. Whew. Look at this stuff. Kids, if they could be here tonight, are crazy. Well, Alice, this prop room. Whew, boy. Just to be here alone. I am alone. Am I not? Always wanted to do this.
I'm Mr. Brainerd T. Watson, and of course, we can't tell you young ball players how much we enjoy all of you and the tremendous job this specific team, the Pee Wee Braves, did for our community this year. we never realized that you boys that are exactly the same size as these trophies hit the ball. It was only about that far, but that doesn't make any difference. Here you are, son. Son. Oh, I stepped on him. I wonder what Margaret Jean put in the thing.
That's not funny, Margaret June. I don't know where you are. She put a live bird in there. Thing ate my banana, ate the peanut butter sandwich. How'd that thing get that thermos open?
Oh, yes. I am telling you, you know, when you are in downtown Calcutta, to play the little pipe and watch the cobra come out. The cobra first, then the mongoose. See the cobra coming. Not good day for Moji Joe, for you. All right, men. Now listen, pay attention. This isn't the biggest fire in the world. It's not the most important fire in the world. As a matter of fact, it's just a doghouse that's caught on fire. But it's our job to put the thing out. So we'll just use the little paper cups. There's no reason to turn the hydrant on. Eddie, do you want to turn it on? Turn it on. All right, turn it on then. If you're not going to use the paper cups, turn the hose on. You've drowned the dog.
Hey, this is fun.
Hey, Tarkington, over here, it's me, Svenska Vernikern. In the end zone, throw the ball. Please, throw the ball. Okay, take it in yourself, selfish one. Svenska Vernikern. Boy, if you understand me, those people would turn around.
I begged you to listen to me. I begged you to follow my instructions. Eat your spinach, eat your eggs, eat your meat. Look at you. Oh, can you see yourself? You should get a look at your... don't correct me. I'm an unconformist, dummy. Joke. Cover you up so the kids don't see you.
Who was that? Who said that?
Over here, clown. And on your way out, don't forget to turn out the light.
All right. State your name and business. You're trespassing on private property.
The name's Lantern. John O. You can call me Jack. And I'm not trespassing. I'm hiding out.
You got a visitor's pass?
No. Have you got all your marbles? Put away that pea shooter, Charlie. I'm just gonna be here till midnight, then I'll split.
How do I know you're who you say you are? You got any ID? Pumpkin seeds? Jack-o'-lantern? I gotta call in on this one.
Forget it, rubber ducky. No one can hear you. Besides, they wouldn't believe you if they could.
Oh. Well, this is the last time I work the late shift. Look. Jack, you can't stay here. Now, if you're in some kind of trouble...
You're the one who's in trouble, Smokey. If you don't let me hide out till midnight, I'll turn this place into a vacant lot.
No, don't do that. What are you hiding out from anyway?
What else? Halloween.
Well, now, you're gonna have to be afraid of Halloween. Why, it's...
Afraid? Who said anything about being afraid, Turkey? I'm hiding out from Halloween because it's just the dumbest thing I ever saw.
Hold on now. Why, Halloween's a lot of fun. Trick-and-treaters, costume parties, real scary stuff.
Scary? That's just it, fella. There's nothing scary about Halloween. Not these days, anyhow. Not like it was in the old days.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. A jack-o'-lantern going around knocking Halloween. I can think of plenty of neat things about Halloween.
Name one, Admiral.
Well, witches for one. Yeah. They're covered with warts and they cackle like crazy and...
Knock it off, Warden. You wouldn't know a real witch if she set your nose on fire.
Hi, I'm down here in downtown Salem kind of interviewing some people, locals, you know. And I found a guy here. What's your name, sir?
Elmer Allard.
Elmer?
Elmer.
Okay, Elmer, so how's it going?
Wonderful.
Good. Elmer, you know, I have a really important question I want to ask you. Do you believe in superstitions? You know, superstitions. Do you believe in them?
Never.
No, you're not a superstitious man?
Never.
No, you mean you never had any bad thing happen to you? Superstitious, you know, kind of black cat cross your path, nothing?
No.
Elmer, you're a lucky guy. Okay, you know what I want you to do, just like a little experiment for me?
Yes.
Okay, but how about just like turning around over here and just walking under that ladder, and we can prove that way that, you know, superstitions really don't exist.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go right ahead there. All right, see? Guess we did.
Tonight on the CBS Saturday Night Movies, this gentle man saved this little girl's life, but they accused him of harming her.
We'll do this ourselves.
And he was tragically murdered. Now, one by one, the men of this town are dying. Who is his avenger? Is it the dead man's grief-stricken mother?
They killed my boy!
The little girl who loved him?
I know what you did to Bubba.
Or could it be the Scarecrow? Dark Night of the Scarecrow, coming up next.
What do you put in your McDonald's Halloween pumpkins?
Booty McBoo, matey. Carrot and McGoblin. Golden McPumpkin, partner.
Now you can collect one of 3 different pumpkins with the purchase of every McDonald's Halloween Pumpkin Happy Meal. What you put in them is up to you.
What strange creatures are lurking in the night? Ah, skull face, mummy face too. Oh, ghoul face. What a frightful sight. Yes, Mom, this Halloween your kids can have fun creating their own scary disguise with Kooky Spooks makeup. They just smear it on. When the makeup dries, it cracks to make them look really old and ghoulish. Add in the sheet and the costume's complete. Kooky Spooks makeup kits, 6 frightening disguises to choose from.
I used to be frightened by all the wine coolers I saw. I was scared I wouldn't pick the right one. Luckily, I did. It was the most refreshing one of them all, Sun Country wine cooler. You see, Sun Country is a blend of premium white wine and real fruit juice. That's what gives it its great taste. Sun Country, say, give me the real juice cooler. If you don't say Sun Country, you'd better sleep with your lights on.
Play-Doh Fuzzy Pumper Monster Shop is cranking up a monster crop of creatures fun and creatures scary, like werewolf turning day glow hairy.
Let's chase them.
Or Dracula rising from the crypt, only to be freshly clipped. Frankenstein's bright pink on top in Play-Doh's Fuzzy Pumper Monster Shop. You can make it with Play-Doh.
Play-Doh Fuzzy Pumper Monster Shop comes with Play-Doh made with day-glow colors. New from Kenner.
The scariest thing about Halloween is that everyone is beginning to look a lot alike. That's why we created the Boo Bazaar at Hallmark. We have an amazing array of awesome accessories, lapel pins, and clip-ons. Plus our exclusive Baby Boo and Boo Junior lines for kids. So this year, be an original. Scare up your costume at Hallmark's Boo Bazaar, because there's nothing more frightening than the same old thing.
season of the witch, the night no one comes home.
You're telling me that these things are inside the Golden Gate Bridge, 1. 2, that they only come out at night. That they're responsible for the death of 15 or more kids and 3 of my police officers.
Let me ruin your evening, the stranger said to me. Your new lover, my old
They're young.
Come on, Sue, it's play.
They think they're going to live forever.
What are you doing?
He doesn't want to play with us, he wants to fool around.
But they're in for a terrible surprise. Now, there are 12 new reasons to be afraid of the dark.
They're after me.
And every one of them is a killer. Introducing, in diabolical order, Axe, Hangman, Doc, Biker, Slash, Juice, Samurai, Mohawk, Archer, Soldier. These are the Neon Maniacs. They live so others may die. Neon Maniacs.
Ladies and gentlemen, an important announcement from Academy Award-winning actor Mr. George Kennedy.
One very serious point. Lawnmowers do not kill people. People kill people.
Wacko, wacko, wacko. At last, a motion picture made by, for, and about people just like you and me.
Damien, how many times have I told you this is not a toy?
Oh, there was a phone message for you.
Oh, wow. From Norman?
Oh, wow. He didn't say.
Oh, come on, Mom. What did he say?
Well, at first he goes, your daughter's gonna die tonight. Then he says,
Oh, wow. Far out.
Police business? I'd like to have a few words with you.
I'll never forget the first time I saw your father. If I'm rambling on too much, just let me know.
Not at all.
Wacko, wacko, wacko. At last, a motion picture made by, for, and about people just like you and me.
Want to play Electronic Dracula? You'll go bats playing this game. To find my gold, you must battle Wolfman. Then my vampire bats. They're tricky, aren't they? One of those coffins contains the gold. Take the wrong one and I fly out to stop you. It's so much fun. It will make you smile. Electronic Dracula by Epoch.
They come from coffins and crypts, from mausoleums and morgues. They are the walking dead, and they await you in the living hell of the new Halloween haunt at Dorney Park. It's gorier, creepier, scarier, and bloodier than ever. The new Halloween haunt at Dorney Park. Everyone's dying to get in.
He follows his nose. It always knows the flavor of fruit.
wherever it grows.
Uh-oh. Ah, Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal. Real fruit flavors, orange, lemon, and cherry.
Make Kellogg's Fruit Loops part of your complete breakfast with milk, juice, and toast.
So look for Kellogg's Fruit Loops. Follow your nose.
I'm Count Scary, and it's almost Halloween, my favorite holiday. Is there any other one? Ha ha ha! And McDonald's has a great and safe Halloween tree for those scary creatures who come to your door. McDonald's gift certificates, and they come in books of 10 and for just $1. Ooh, what a scary value. And each one's good for a regular soft drink at participating McDonald's. Oh, my fine crew of boys and girls will love Halloween gift certificates from McDonald's. Will somebody give me a hand? Oh.
Thing is inside a wacky monster rider. It's a Dracula monster, and ooey gooey slime. You can have a good time with the creep of the deep. It'll float and ooze and seep. You can write to a friend with a mushy Martian pen. Something is inside a wacky monster rider.
Wacky Monster Rider, Creep of the Deep, Mushy Martian, Dracula, sold separately by Lakeside.
Let's get ready for the Halloween party. Wow, it's gonna be spooky and fun. Let's shake up our Viewmaster light sticks and shine in the dark. Let's light up the jack-o'-lantern. And let's light up for monster faces.
A Viewmaster Light Up Light Stick comes with every jack-o'-lantern or monster head, each sold separately. Or you can buy light sticks alone. Light Up Monster Heads, Light Up Inflatable Jack-o'-lantern, and the light stick itself, each sold separately.
10 singers, 9 singers, 8 yummy singers, 7 singers, 6 singers, 5 tasty singers.
Everyone wants to zap gold cake with vanilla frosting, devil's food with chocolate, raspberry with coconut, all with cream centers.
Please one singer to zap.
Right now, in specially marked bonus packs, you'll find a pumpkin decorating kit and 2 extra zingers.
Trick or treat.
1 trick and 2 treats from Dolly Madison.
There's one magical, haunted evening each year when all the scary creatures come out to prowl through every neighborhood. But here's the scariest monster of all. Do you know why? This little witch doesn't know it, but she's taking some frightening chances of being hurt. Maybe badly hurt. Her costume is very, very dangerous. Can you see the things that make it dangerous? What about that mask? She can hardly see through those tiny holes for her eyes. If you were wearing that mask, here's what it would be like. You can see straight in front of you, but unless you happen to turn your head, you wouldn't see that car coming as you start to cross the street. You could be run over. And unless you look down, you can't see that you're coming to a curb. Ow, that hurts. It's bad enough to take a tumble on hard pavement, but it would be even worse to sprawl out on the street in front of a car coming. Now let's imagine that we're in that car. Can you see her clearly? Why not? What is there about her costume that makes it hard to see her? As the driver of a car or truck, you might not see her until it's too late. And that's really scary. Before we think about some ways that the little witch could see and be seen better, let's take another look at her costume. Whoops, down she goes again. It seems as if she's collecting more bumps and bruises than candy tonight. Let's see if we can help her, shall we? And by helping her, maybe you can learn some things that will help you stay safe at Halloween. First, we need to turn back the clock and start this whole evening over again. One of the problems with this costume is that it's too long. It's too easy to trip over a long, full skirt. So we can shorten the skirt. You should always shorten any skirt, pants, slacks, or cape that is too long or floppy. Now, the broom. That's a clumsy thing to carry, and it's something that you're likely to trip over in the dark. It's usually easy to shorten brooms, or round off the sharp points of pirate swords and other costume parts that can trip you or scratch you. Cardboard brooms and swords are usually safer than wooden ones, but it's safest not to carry anything like that in the first place. Now, what else might we change on this costume to make it safer? What about that color? Remember how hard it was to see the little witch because of her dark costume on a dark night? We should always wear light, bright colors on the street at night so drivers can see us. What about this color? A white costume makes an unusual, different kind of witch who's more likely to be safe on Halloween night. A good way to make any costume easier to see at night is to decorate it with reflective tape or reflective patches. Some costumes come with reflective material already attached to the cloth. Here's what it looks like to a car driver. It's easy to see, even on the darkest night. And while you're putting reflective tape on the costume, you should also add some of it to the bag or container you'll use to carry home your candy. Some special Halloween sacks are treated with reflective material when they're made. And it's a good idea to write your name, address, and phone number on the sack, just in case there is an accident. Now, how about the mask? Any problem with it? Do you remember how hard it was to see out through those little eye holes? To be safe at night, you have to be able to see clearly, as well as be seen. We can improve the mask by cutting larger holes to look out of. There, that's better. But there is an even safer way. You can simply not wear a mask.
First, I miss out on all the fun, and then I run into this crabapple who wants to ruin all the Halloweens to come.
Oh, stop crying your whistle, watchman. Come here. I'll give you something to celebrate about.
Yeah, what?
How would you like to see the real star of Halloween? The only thing left that's worth seeing.
Well, I've seen everything there is about Halloween. Witches, ghosts, black cats.
Not that junk. Tour guide. I'm talking about the one thing that's kept Halloween alive all these years, in spite of how bad you humans have botched things up. I'm talking about me, Jack O'Lantern.
I don't remember any stories about pumpkins.
Okay. What about the legend of Sleepy Hollow?
Oh, yeah. The Headless Horseman and Ichabod Crane. Are you in that?
In it? Huh. Well, I'm the star, Squash Brain. Just watch this performance.
something you've got to remember. It's something you've got to remember. It's something you've got to remember. It's Hollywood. It's Halloween.
When you see me, everyone knows what time of year it is. It's Halloween. This Halloween, make sure adults see you coming with shiny, bright yellow Halloween safety bags from Pizza Hut and 28 WPTF-TV. And be careful trick-or-treating this Halloween. Tell your parents where you're going and who's going with you. Before you go out, you can pick up a free Halloween safety bag. Come to any participating Pizza Hut restaurant and pick one up. The Halloween safety bag is free from your friends at Pizza Hut and WPTF-TV.
This part.
Monsterizer back at Taco Bell. Get them while they're fresh. Just 99 cents with the purchase of a combo meal. Taco Bell. Want some?
Brewing up a little preventive potion for periodontal disease.
You mean the #1 reason why people lose their teeth?
That's right, Froggy.
Oh, hold on. Here's a better way to prevent gum disease.
With these?
Sure. Brushing and flossing removes plaque, the culprit that causes periodontal disease. Use them once a day, whichy works like magic, and it's not as messy. A public service message from the American Dental Association. Ribbit.
Okay, let's see. Who else here wants to talk? Oh, the man with the dog. Hi.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Okay.
What's your name?
Paul.
Paul, let me tell you, have you ever had like a really bad trick played on you for Halloween?
Bad trip?
Bad trick. I'm sure you've had a lot of bad trips, Paul, but like a bad trick played on you for Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Rubber dog do on my front step a couple times.
Oh, rubber dog do. That is vicious, but it's better than the real thing, though, right?
Much better, yeah.
Yeah, so you're lucky.
Yeah, much better. Very lucky, thanks.
How about your dog? What's the best, worst thing ever happened to him? Would you like to say a few words?
Oh, somebody laid a real one on his front step once.
Someone laid a person doo-doo on his step one. No.
That's Benny.
I gotta give him away. He's trying to eat the microphone.
We've all been staying up nights, playing with this mighty men and monster maker kit. With this kit, your children can combine different chests, legs, and heads. Yes. They can color in scales, hair, or alligator skin. Very nice. They can make hundreds of monsters and heroes. Personally, I prefer the monsters.
I, Speedy McGreedy, have created Frankenstein mouth.
I want juicy burgers.
We'll go to Hardee's.
See, burgers are juicy at Hardee's.
Right, Ivan. Hardee's job royals them.
Let's say hello to Hardee's.
Hello, Hardee's. Well, hello.
It's Halloween time. When you buy a burger and soft drink at Hardee's, you get a coin to put in the fun machine, which gives you a Halloween prize.
I got a creepy crawly Halloween thing. I got a Halloween ring.
The fun machine at participating Hardee's.
Hey, I'm no numbskull, so call me at 1-900-909-2233, and you'll hear the funniest monster jokes like, what's a vampire's favorite sport? basketball. Or the one about the ghoul who missed her mummy. You'll also find out how to get these scary street signs featuring my friends Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein. It costs $2.45 for a 2-minute message, so ask your mom or dad if it's okay before you call 1-900-909-2233. I'm dying to make you laugh.
At Six Flags, we've unearthed new thrills and added even more fun. Whoa! It's our Halloween party for the whole family, featuring creepy, crawly pets, a haunted mansion, frighteningly fun shows, plus heart-pounding rides on these October days and nights. So don't just creep in. Hurry to Fright Fest at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So much fun, it's scary. For the first time ever, pay just $20 for Six Flags admission with coupons from Jack in the Box restaurants.
Ooh, I've seen lots of scary things, but nothing gives me nightmares like spooky bed springs. This weekend, treat your family to the best in beds. Water beds from the bedroom at bewitching savings. Like kids' water beds from only $159. Waveless Soma beds from $249. And my favorite, Black Lager, just $259. Financing's easy as pie. Ooh, did I say pie? Don't let spring spook your nights. Save big on the best in beds. Through Monday only at the bedroom.
Mr. Jack will snap your spine, cut you in half with a scaly vine. Dad, a monster's real.
A fairy tale born from a legend. A truth more terrifying than the tale.
Say a prayer for Daddy tonight, okay?
Only one man had the courage to stand against the forces of darkness. But when a secret that lay dormant for nearly a century is accidentally unearthed, a vicious avenger is summoned to fulfill an age-old prophecy.
Send us a demon from hell.
Think not quick before you die. Mr. Jack will steal your eyes. Mr. Jack will, Mr. Jack will.
Guided by a vision, the young boy stands between good and evil. Haunted by his family's secret past, he must face and fulfill his destiny.
Only Sean can stop this monster.
Give us the boy back.
Evil lurks in the shadows.
Mr. Jack will.
Fear has a new soldier.
Mr. Jack will.
And terror has a new name.
Mr. Jack will steal your soul.
Jacko.
That's weird. No name.
Happy birthday, Billy.
It's really important to look good on Halloween. For example, if you're going as a ghost, don't wear a floral print sheet. And most importantly, be sure the eye holes are in the general vicinity of the eyes.
To curl up with a good book. The sort of book that lets the imagination run away with you. If you're like me and enjoy the mysterious and the unexpected, you'll love the Enchanted World. A fascinating new series from Time Life Books about the legends, myths, and folk tales of ages past. Call now. Enter the Enchanted World with wizards and witches, an intriguing account of spells and deception. Other books include ghosts, fairies, and elves, and dragons. Only remember, once you're lured into the Enchanted World, there's no telling where your imagination will take you.
To order your first book, call now, 1-800-445-3232. It will be sent to you free for 10 days. Keep it and pay just $14.95 plus shipping and handling. Others will follow about one every other month. Keep the ones you want, cancel anytime.
Howdy, folks! Here's what's just off the truck at Big Lots. Wow! Halloween's just around the corner, so pick up these spooky fright frames. Just walk past them and creepy, and just $15.99 each. And you can decorate the house with these assorted 20-inch sculpture lights. Your choice, just $4.99 at Big Lots. One day it's this, one day it's that, but every day it's the price. Wow!
Don't just ask for a light. Bartender, please, give me light. No! Bud Light! Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
Once again, Sarah Purcell is going to tempt fate to show us how fast she can use the real yellow pages to find, say, a cooking school.
What's that down there?
Boiling oil, Sarah. Oh, I didn't know rope burned that fast.
What?
Bubble, bubble. Toil and trouble.
Here, I found it!
Oh, just in time.
Ha! Nothing saves you time like the real yellow pages. It's here or nowhere.
Ever hear of a gift certificate that turns into a soft drink? Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. Oh, a book of 20 Halloween gift certificates costs only $1. And can turn into 20 regular soft drinks. It must be the magic of Halloween.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Nobody.
Oh, when you call us, the terror begins. Creep. Oh, real life. Ghosts and zombies talk to you. Dial 1-900-490-CREEP. That's 1-900-490-CREEP. Randomly selected callers get connected to me live. Hurry up. We're waiting for you, pigeon. If you're under 18, make sure your parents know you're calling. Just $2 per call.
Hallmark's ready for Halloween, and you know, it's the strangest thing. Everybody's wild about new scratch and sniff stickers in special trick-or-treat packages, and they're dying to take home these cuddly pumpkin bean bags. And these party decorations are so popular, they seem to just disappear. So come to Hallmark, the Halloween store. We're waiting for you.
Salem, Massachusetts. Legend has it that witches weren't very welcome here in the old days. But things change. This summer, a pretty witch named Samantha went to Salem and got a very warm welcome. Action. Camera. Lights. Extras. Salem will be the background for several episodes of Bewitched this season. Nobody knew how the townspeople would take to an invading army of show business professionals, but everybody got together with the cast and crew right away. Why don't you get together with Elizabeth Montgomery and the Bewitched Gang this fall on ABC?
Happy Halloween from Salem!
Once again, the Misfits, but first, Jerry wants to say hi to his mom. Hey, Mom. Everybody says hello here. Yeah, hello. All right, this is our new drummer, Robo. The Misfits! Halloween!
Halloween, Tommy.
Something for me? Because I'm special?
Yes, Tommy.
Trick or treat! Give me all your candy or I'll blow your head off!
Roger, would you learn how to talk nicely to your sister?
Bing, bang, you're dead!
Oh, Tommy, we have to wash that.
But, Mom, I like the taste of blood. Grandpa says it's good for me.
Grandpa? When did you see Grandpa, Tommy? Did he give you that pumpkin?
Don't worry about it.
The hour of Satan has arrived.
Elvira here, Mistress of the Dark and sometimes Surfer Babe, because Coors Light is the official beer of Halloween and the party's at the beach. Malibu Beach, where you can hang ten. Look, Frankie and Annette. And of course, when it's time to chill, just reach for that cooler of Coors Light. Aged ice cold, never frozen stiff. It's the right beer now for Halloween. Just look for the silver bullet smooth display and dig up your friends now for a party at the beach. Happy Halloween, dudes.
Wednesday, it's hot and cold running chills as a big witch brews trouble for America's favorite rabbit in Bugs Bunny's Halloween special.
Me, what's up, witch?
Then Raggedy Ann and Andy get the stuffing scared out of them in The Pumpkin Who Couldn't Smile. 2 Halloween treats starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Halloween doesn't have to be spooky. Not with Easter Seal Safe Halloween coupons. The safe treat that gives treatment. Safe Halloween coupons are good for treats at stores and restaurants. Give them to trick-or-treaters or treat yourself. Give Easter Seal Safe Halloween coupons because Halloween should be warm and friendly.
Coupon books available at area Burger Kings, NCNB banks, and AMC theaters.
Did I scare you? Well, if you really want to be frightened, call me at 1-900-909-3344. I'll tell you a different spooky story every day. When you call, you'll find out how to get one of these gruesome little whoppy creatures, and part of your $2.35 2-minute call will go to Special Olympics. So get your parents' permission and call me at 1-900-909-3344, unless you're afraid of monsters, vampires, and ghosts.
must believe me, Count. I didn't know. I did not know. And let the servants do the shopping.
People tend to see red when you serve up anything but what is tomato sauce, because what is never skimp on their special ingredients and top quality tomatoes. Twice the taste and twice as good, because what is means good food.
Something moved in next door that isn't human.
They did kill a girl over there.
It's horrifying. It's unspeakably evil. And now it knows that you know. Fright Night. If you love being scared, it'll be the night of your life. Rated R. Sneak preview Friday night. Check newspapers for theaters.
There's no need to be frightened. It's only little Dracula. He doesn't frighten Igor, the brains of the family, or his friends like Deadwood. And he certainly doesn't frighten his enemies like Garlic Man. So don't be afraid of little Dracula. He's looking for fun. Just like you. Little Dracula. From DreamWorks.
Get frightfully good deals during Dr. Discount's Halloween party at Pacific Stereo.
It's Halloween! Come to my party for gigantic discounts! Get this Sanyo Beta Hi-Fi stereo video recorder with remote, $599. Treat yourself to a Pioneer AM/FM cassette car stereo, $129. Or get 1/3 off on these Infinity three-way speakers, $99 each.
Get spooktacular deals during Dr. Discount's Halloween party going on now at Pacific Stereo.
Brigantine Castle, where ancient baronial halls and things behind glass walls are waiting just for you. Believe it or not, you'll see a living, headless woman and other living things amid dungeons and torture chambers and that invested lands. Brigantine Castle, it's alive.
Dear Dick, you're probably not going to believe this, but...
Some people love peanut butter. Some people love chocolate. But the taste they make when you put them together is a delicious taste all its own. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yes, Reese's, please.
Me too.
Thanks.
Rich milk chocolate and creamy peanut butter.
You get two great tastes in one candy bar. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Revenge of the living zombies. Just when you thought the dead were buried, they are back in the most shocking horror film of all time.
Open the door.
We have spoiled the earth and made it a living hell.
Oh, you bastard!
Bill Heinzman, the ghoul from Night of the Living Dead, returns. Imagine your most horrifying nightmare has come to life. They look like people we know, people we love, but they will eat you alive.
They're gonna come soon, okay?
No one can stop them. They're back. And they are hungry.
Kids are not human! I saw one that just never phased them. I shot two in the head. I think they're dead. This isn't a gag, man. You gotta help us. They're coming.
Corpses rising everywhere.
Head west until we meet up with the group coming from the east with Deputy Gary.
What are we looking for?
Yeah, Sheriff. What are these things?
They're dead things.
You cannot kill someone who is already dead. The most shocking horror film of all times. Revenge of the Living Zombies.
Mummies everywhere are rushing to Carvel for the new Halloween ice cream cake, just $9.99. Have your mummy pick up some new ghosty cones too. The Halloween cake, $9.99.
You know, the treats you give out on Halloween are as important as the tricks you receive. You wouldn't want to be known as that old bag down the street who gives out stale candy, would you? I don't think so. Give a little time and thought to the treats you give out this year. Some good treats might be a Walkman, or his and hers matching Rolexes. Bad treats would be raw fish, baked beans, or a bowling ball.
From Walt Disney Pictures, when three young friends opened a forbidden book, they let the cat out of the bag.
Nice going, Max.
And brought three real witches back to life.
We're home. Uh-oh.
But when it comes to witchcraft,
Why was I cursed with such idiot sisters?
they're a little out of practice. Hocus Pocus.
Are you boys a little old to be trick-or-treating?
Rated PG. Starts Friday, July 16th at a theater near you.
Granola dip. I really dip. Granola dip. Chocolate and granola already in my whole granola dip.
Quaker granola dips, a hauntingly wholesome Halloween treat. Chewy granola dipped in real milk chocolate.
Chocolate and granola, lose my self-control. A granola dip.
The perfect treat for your little monsters.
You're probably a person who doesn't scare very easily. That's why I've gone to extremes to get your attention. But you do have something to fear if you're caught without car insurance. The law dictates a large fine and possibly the loss of your license. Scary, isn't it?
Don't worry. For years, public insurance has been helping people with car insurance problems. They offer low rates, a low down payment you can charge, and payments spread over 12 months. At public insurance, it's no problem. Call now for a quote.
It is night. It is for Halloween makes noise. But there is a tap at the window. No one there. Again at the other window. But no one is there either. Surprise, surprise. It is Father with pumpkins, Indian corn, and straw. Everything we need for Halloween decoration. Julie wants to know what the straw is for. To cover the roses with and keep them warm during the winter. The whole family is getting ready to make the jack-o'-lantern. Peter has finished his cat mask, and Julie brings paper to keep the table clean. And now Father is back and we are all together. Uh-oh, what is Peter up to? He is trying to scare Shep with his cat mask. And Shep doesn't like to be teased. I'm sure Peter wouldn't like someone to tease him. Father has a pump out and is working on the face. Shep wants to know what this is all about. And in goes his nose. Hey, get away from here, says Father. A very sad, sorry, spooky-looking jack-o'-lantern.
Sad.
Sorry. Spooky.
Now comes the best part. Everyone goes to turn out a light. Now. And Shep does not like the jack-o'-lantern with a lighted candle in it. Lights on. Everybody laughs at Shep.
Stay tuned. Vincent Price and the Halloween thriller will return after these messages.
Hey, you want to drive, huh? Rev it up.
Action you've never seen races across your screen as you thrill to a new dimension in picture making. Carnival of Souls. This is the shocking story of a who crawled from the river to race through a nightmare, walking a tightrope between heaven and hell. From the unreal, she crashes through to reality. But try as she will to lead a normal life, she is torn from her goal. There's no privacy in a life she's ever watched, tormented. Either it's her neighbor, desirous of her physically, watching her with his leering eye, or it's the evil eye of the man who taunts her, the man who wants her. From the bottom of the river they come. They reach for her. They demand that she dance with them at the Carnival of Souls. She is a girl driven mad by the relentless forces of the beyond. He will not relent as he comes for her again and again. She whirls between the real and the unreal, trying to cling to life.
I like being with you, really I do. I don't want to be alone tonight. I want to be near you.
Honey, you don't want to go in there all by yourself, do you?
But she must watch herself in death. She must dance at the Carnival of Souls held just for her. For they have come for her for the last time, claiming her as one of their own. Carnival of Souls arouses such emotion that the management has been forced to state positively no refunds. Carnival of Souls is the shocker of all time, guaranteed to sweep you into a new dimension of picture making. You can't afford to miss Carnival of Souls.
Ah, yes, Angoulême. I always had a weakness for the royal bloodline.
He is the king of his kind.
Jack the Ripper. They never did discover his true identity, did they?
And for 500 years, he has stalked the living.
Would you care to join me for a little fight after the interview?
Martin Landau is the terrifying, the erotic, the original Dracula.
Just my type. Oh, positive.
No dip?
For a really great Halloween, pick up tons of Pepsi and Doritos.
Game Nightmare, the game hosted by a video.
I am the gatekeeper!
To win, you must stop it.
Roll the dice!
The video board game Nightmare. The gatekeeper talks to you.
Whose turn is it next?
And you must answer him.
Answer me!
Yes, my gatekeeper.
Go for it!
Nightmare, a race against time for 3 to 6 very game players.
Let's party!
I'm Count Scary, and I bought 3D glasses for 39 cents from a participating Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers restaurant. Hand me my glasses. Not these glasses, Igor. Hand me the scary ones. And oh, they go so good with my tan.
Count Scary's 3D party, Tuesday, July 6th at 8 p.m.
Here it is, the UFO hotline.
your phone number to the biggest cover-up ever. Call 1-900-909-UFOs. Although we warn you to be prepared. This may be the most shocking phone call you'll ever make. Hear up-to-the-minute UFO sightings and extraterrestrial contacts. Call 1-900-909-UFOs. Are extraterrestrial visitors real? Experience the contact. Call now.
Pretty scary stuff, huh?
Oh, I don't know. I like the Headless Horseman better. Boy, he sure did have me scared there, huh?
What? That brainless jockey couldn't scare flies off a roller coaster. I was better than he was. Come on. Admit it.
Okay, on one condition. You come out of that crystal ball and get to celebrating Halloween the way you're supposed to. A lot of little trick-and-treaters are counting on you to show up tonight.
Never.
Then as far as I'm concerned, you, Mr. Jack-o'-lantern, are about as scary as pumpkin pie.
That does it. Hey, what's going on? Let me out of here, will you?
So long, General. See you after I make my rounds.
Your rounds? You can't walk around in my uniform like that.
Who'd notice anything? It's Halloween, remember?
Well, it looks like he's going to have a nice Halloween after all. Incidentally, if you should see Mr. Pumpkinhead on your block tonight, tell him he better be back before midnight, or else. Ooh.
Hey, kids, here comes Peter Pumpkin. For a safe Halloween, do what Peter does. Wear a light-colored costume short enough so you don't trip. If you wear a mask, make sure you can see. Makeup's better. Don't crisscross the street. Call on one side, then the other. Parents, set boundaries and a time to be home. Carry a flashlight for extra safety. And let's all have a safe Halloween.
Extremely painful, Mr. Barrel.
The most fun you'll ever have. Being scared. Creep Show. Rated R.
Now playing at a theater near you.
It's alive! My most perfect creation! Gee, I'll have to do something about that face.
Introducing Spooky Goop, horrifying monster makeup you make up at home. Spooky Goop's bubbling lizard lips, bat bones, and toad toes create a ghoulish goo that makes a monster out of you.
Now that's a face no mother could love.
Spooky Goop, spine-tingling makeup for Halloween or any unearthly occasion.
We're here with Vlad the Impaler.
How you doing?
Who's still in the dark ages and won't switch to Gladlock zipper bags.
I'm an old-fashioned guy.
Well, Vladster, what if we reupholster your coffin here with this garlic soup in either your bag or the Gladlock bag with the yellow and blue make green seal? Your bag doesn't have a green seal.
Why resist progress? Use the Gladlock.
When it really counts. No pun intended. Get Gladlock. Now, let's talk thick, juicy steaks.
Let's not.
How about chops?
All right, that's good. That chops is good.
An alien creature has accidentally landed on Earth. He's lost, frightened, and he needs a friend, somebody just like you. His name is Mac, and you can call him at 1-900-909-4MAC. Be his friend and share his adventures. And if you call Mac now, he'll send you his poster for free. Ask your parents before you call. $2 first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Mac and Me, coming March 30th to your favorite video store. Call Mac now, 1-900-909-4MAC. He's waiting.
My big friend, I love the big taste of chocolate in this little Hershey's kiss.
Hershey's Kisses, the little kiss with the big taste.
Hi there, Elvira here. I was just about to make my favorite Halloween snack. Now, if you're like me, and I know you are exactly like me, after a long, hard day of carving pumpkins, you're just not in the mood for a pumpkin pie. I mean, to tell you the truth, that stuff looks like it fell out of a pamper. So, when I'm talking Halloween snacks, I'm not talking pumpkin. I'm talking Halloweenies. Don't get excited, girls. These are just the kinds you pick up at the grocery store. Now, first, I'm going to carve them, just like this. Some of you more sensitive guys in the audience might want to close your eyes for this part. Make a little eye there. Another little eye. Little nose. And then, of course, a little mouth. Here you go. Oh, hi, I'm a little weenie. And now I'm going to fill his face with some of this delicious cheese product, just like this. So delicious and good for you. And now he's all ready, isn't he cute? Let's just cook him up. Now, if you listen carefully, you can almost hear him saying Happy Halloween. And in just moments, you've made more than a snack. You've made a friend. Happy Halloweeny.
Don't think I'll fall down at your feet, or be a slave, or count every heartbeat. 'Cause I don't think I could lose you again. I still remember the pain. You and I were the ones. The last man. Touch me now, the fire's cold. Turn on the heat, let's lose control. Say the word.
Rage.
I'll be there. The lessons I learn, I don't really care. Say the word.
Rage.
Take me high. As long as you're here in my arms, I could die.
The faculty is very concerned about this year's event.
And if the antics of last year are repeated, then this year's Halloween ball will be the last.
Mr. Vice President, are you referring to the drinking?
Yes, I'm referring to the drinking, the drugs, the nudity, and the general lewd behavior that shames our entire university.
Dr. Edward Pretorius is about to embark on an incredible journey.
It's out of control. You've got to turn it off.
Something's coming.
Humans are such easy prey.
From the creators of Reanimator, From Beyond.
Wednesday at 7.
Which of you magic experts has created the toughest game for Atari's video system?
Demon attack! Oh! Whoa there, Fire Breath. You not good enough for demon attack. You in big trouble. I'm winning.
Good work, Voltar. Demon attack really is tough. Imagic's demon attack.
There's something special for your kids at Hardee's. With any sandwich, fries, and soft drink, get a Gremlins storybook and record for 99 cents or less plus tax. Collect all 5 of these read-along stories about Gizmo and his friends.
It's your Gremlin books, it's your records too. 'Cause you love Gizmo and Gizmo loves you. Now it's Gremlins that are making America say, it's here, it's all here at Hardee's.
What? There's something under the bed. I heard something. There's nothing under the bed. I heard something. See, look. It's just Fluffy. He got scared by a dumb cat. I wasn't scared. I told you there was nothing under the bed.
I just had the greatest idea. Let's spend the night in the fun house.
This better be good.
It's gonna be great.
Something is alive in the funhouse. Something deadly. Something evil.
I don't know what that thing is.
Something that tonight will turn the funhouse into a carnival of terror. The Funhouse, rated R, starts Friday at a theater near you.
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
Horrifying, isn't it? With all peanut butter flavor, you'll always come back for more. Nothing but peanut butter taste in each bite. And it's part of a balanced breakfast. It's to die for. It's the crunch that screams peanut butter.
Count Micro Machine Man here. I live for the night, so I carry my own light. Micro lights. Touch them like slow, they really glow, but that's not all. Try these amazing Micro Machines light to sound vehicles. They come with a mighty mini building, have a real glowing emergency lights and make 2 sounds. Check out these super micro lights with lights that glow and passengers to go. Where do you play with this light and sound show? The Combat City playset. There's a happening heliport, military lift, pivoting gun turret, and fantastic firing rocket. But look out, in case of a real emergency. Get the Emergency City playset. There's the fabulous White House, ambulance station, rear ramp, and helipad. Micro lights, lighted sound vehicles, super micro lights, and playsets, each sold separately from Galoob. Remember, if it doesn't say Micro Machines, it's not the real thing!
You want to hear a good scary story? I tell good ones. Where's the phone now? Hello? I got a good one for you.
A $2 call. Ask your parents and call now. 976-4200. Exciting and scary stories from the Fright Line. 976-4200. Call if you dare. 976-4200.
When was the last time you went trick-or-treating?
Trick-or-treat! Aren't you too old to be trick-or-treating?
When was the last time you babysat on a Halloween night?
Are you here, kid?
You must be Linda.
Yes? But I haven't met your little boy yet. Oh, he's around somewhere. You'll find him. Or he'll find you. Christopher, where are you?
You're cute. Are you the babysitter?
Is everything all right? Your son is a holy terror.
Christopher is being a perfect angel.
Ah! Help, Elmer! Do you know the story about the boy who cried wolf?
Quit playing with yourself.
I'm formulating my plan of escape.
You're crazy.
A dangerous lunatic has escaped from Western State Hospital.
Hello?
I'm coming home. When was the last time you were chased by a deranged madman? Trick or Treats, starring Jacqueline Giroux.
Shut up!
Peter Jason, Gillian Kessner, and Chris Graver as Christopher. Special guest appearances by David Carradine, Carrie Snodgrass, and Steve Railsback.
Trick or treat!
Next time, don't be so quick to open your door.
How a cow eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
I like to eat the peanut butter first.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone. Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Dead-time stories. All brand new. Straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
An army of bizarre, one-eyed creatures has just landed in the desert. Creatures with twisted, hollow bodies and hideous, bulging eyes. It appears they're heading for Taco Bell. People here are frantically buying extreme value combos and taking home one of 4 straw-like creatures and a pack of sweet tarts for just 69 cents more. With a Halloween deal like this, these monsters could soon be in every home in America.
Monster-Eye straws, only at Taco Bell.
You're moving it. No, I'm not. You're moving it. You're moving it. Would you just quiet? I'm trying to concentrate here. And I'm not moving it. You're moving it.
This dryer at $249.99, both with permanent press cycles. An 18 cubic foot frostless refrigerator, $499.99. A 9 cubic foot freezer, chest or upright, $279.99. They're Kenmore, America's best sellers, at great savings this week only. So come get them before they disappear.
There's more for your life at Sears.
The night of the formal is finally here.
Oh, I got good news and bad news, girl. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
Night of the creeps. They are a new breed of terror.
They get in through your mouth, and you walk around while they incubate.
Night of the creeps. If you scream, you're dead.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. Golden flakes encrusted with honey, nuts, and brown sugar. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. The trouble is, they taste too good.
These complicated times drive me batty. So I call 976-WAKE, the 24-hour wake-up service for only $2. After all, my life is at stake. With 976-WAKE, life is never a pain in the neck. Remember, 976-WAKE. It could save your life tomorrow. Got to go? Call now.
For nationwide wake-up service, call 1-900-976-WAKE.
Here we are in Salem. It's Halloween night, and there's some people around here in some great costumes. Well, oh, look at these guys' costumes. You guys have on some great Halloween costumes.
This isn't a costume, lady. I'm a real policeman.
He's a real policeman. How long have you been a cop here in Salem?
7 years.
Oh, yeah? And in that 7 years, have you ever arrested any witches?
No, I haven't, but you may be the first one.
Oh, I'm the first one.
Oh, you think that's funny?
Huh?
You think
What?
that's a joke?
What?
Lady, do you have a permit? Do you have a permit to be out here?
Permit to do what?
Just turn around now. We're going to
Permit
cuff
to
you
do
and put you
what?
in the car. Just
What?
turn around. Put your hands back
What are you
here.
talking?
And stop giving us a hard time.
What do I have to have a permit for? I'm just
You
out
need a
here being
permit.
myself. It's Halloween. I'm dressed up.
bad.
This is a costume.
Sorry.
It's a
You wanna make
costume.
fun of us?
It's me.
Go ahead.
I'm a star. I'm a celeb. I'm a big celebrity.
Oh, are you really?
I'm a big
You're a big
celebrity.
celebrity can. We'll be talking about it. I don't care who you are, lady.
Out of here.
I don't care. Let's get her out of here.